So, yeah, should be live now, hopefully. Looks like we're not running into any issues. So yeah, there was a bit of an update for Streamlabs, so that's what took so long to get this started, basically. And I was kind of just waiting around all day to see if I had anything to do. Um, but yeah, we're gonna be playing Dead Cells. If you haven't heard of this game, it's basically a roguelike Metroidvania platformer almost. It's like very similar to a Metroidvania, from what I've heard. So yeah, I've played it a little bit. Whenever I had Game Pass for a month, 'cause I traded it out for a month. So yeah, I've played it a tiny bit, and then I also got the downloadable content because it was just like $1 more or something. So I just went ahead and got it, and the other one's free. Um, like for the bundle, I mean. So yeah, we're going to be. So let's just see. Is there anything video-wise looks fine? Sound-wise, everything seems fine. So there's alternative soundtracks. Interesting. So yeah, it is a roguelike, which means that there's a random element, and that the levels themselves and like the item drops you'll get from the enemies are random each time. Like they'll be like in a specific area, but the route that you take to go through the area and stuff will be different every time. Um, and your goal is basically to make as much progress as you can, reach a save room, um, store all your cells, and then get upgrades. Okay, so the prisoner's quarters. The prison is directly connected to the outer yard. The prisoners can choose between the rats and the crows. Interesting choices there. So yeah, as you can see, you just kind of are a group of cells, I guess, that take over this body that's been beheaded. Looks like. So you had a bad time with it? Yeah, I would say so as well. So yeah, you've got Y for your primary weapon, A rolls, and B jumps. I think I'm gonna switch that actually, if possible here. I didn't actually see that. It should be pretty easy to get used to. Or do the headless fellow that's been going around? What's the matter? Can't get your tongue? Ah, yes, that's right. No tongue. Anyway, it must be strange to be back from the dead. I mean, surely you must have noticed. You would no longer die. I don't really understand it. But you're not the first to find yourself in this situation, if that's what you want to know. But yeah, I'm gonna turn up the music a little bit, just 'cause I don't know how loud it is. Okay, that was a lot bit. There we go. So, yeah, I just don't know how loud it is, so take the beginner's bow, and yeah, the shield is like, you can block and parry damage, but I don't know how useful it actually is. I usually just go with the bow. So yeah, as I said, I've played this game a little bit. Like, I've done probably about 15 runs. I don't really know that much about the game, though, as I wasn't necessarily paying attention to everything. I know that you can break open doors like that to get through enemies and stuff. So yeah, I got 250 coins for that. Yeah, those little teleport stations, you could use them to teleport from one to another if you're, like, exploring or something. Whoa, okay. Not exactly how I intended that. Oh. I gotta get used to A. The rolling. Cause I keep thinking for some reason it's Y. Oof. Yeah, I'm dead, okay. So yeah, these controls are messing me up, so let me just try to fix that real fast. I don't know if you noticed, but I keep hitting B to roll and then A to jump, so yeah, let me just fix that whenever I get the chance here. So, back already? Seems like you've been having a rough time of it. You notice how things seem to change each time you pass through? One could get to the thing that the island is alive. It's quite ridiculous when you say. Um, so... Oh, there was an option down here this entire time. I didn't see that actually. So we're gonna set that to A, and then, or go to default settings there for a second. A, oh, controller, and roll is B, because I didn't know if down had anything. Okay, so, what is diet? Oh yeah, you can change the appearance of food in this game. Half-Life. So I had explored the settings before and seen that, but I didn't remember it. Oh, hello there. There we go. Now I got that roll down. Yeah, those shield guys are annoying. It's like Shield Hero, where the shield guys are actually really good. Ooh, I almost did super good there. For like, just keeping track of everything. There we go. Bit of a roll. Oh, hello there. Definitely want to hit R to roll there. Whatever game R rolls in. Isn't that Dark Souls? No. But yeah, I don't have any health potions to heal with, so can't really heal yet. Gotta make it to the end of a level. The issue is that I'm fighting all of the enemies. I also haven't gotten the scroll yet either, is another thing. We're just gonna go straight for health since I'm low on HP, so... Yeah, these guys just like to blow things up. That's pretty much it. I would like to explore that area down there. But yeah, I don't think I did good on the door timings, because to get to the other areas, you have to reach a door, and then there are some areas that are locked behind, or like some rewards and stuff indoors that are locked behind time limits. Hello? Yeah. Go ahead and break that, get some more cash. Yeah, I can't really do anything with that just yet. Go ahead and teleport out of this area. See, I didn't think that would have anything behind it, but I just want to check just to make sure. Like that area down there. Hit roll again. But yeah, I have these bombs, so maybe I should actually use them. Wouldn't be the most illogical thing that I've done. How do I... Let's go ahead and interrupt our fight for a second. Get some more damage and some HP back as well. All these papers are signed by a Castaic, high-ranking prison officer, no doubt. Did he set aside a few pennies for a rainy day? Looks like a bit more than a few. Some books on a shelf. Prison management for dummies. Bridge building from antiquity to present day. Managing soldiers how to earn their respect without using torture. Managing prison entrances and 10 easy lessons. Lesson 8 will shock you. Sound less like books and more like website articles and stuff. But okay, I guess. Oh, hello there. Miss that. I will... I mean, it's better than nothing. Sure, I guess. I haven't really used this shield before, so I don't know how they work. Hello there. I think that's part of the Bad Seed DLC, if I remember correctly, that little area. I don't remember seeing it before. Oof. I have no idea what the coffin does. I know it's those little other things that you can mess around with them, but... Coffin, I've got nothing. Oh yeah, that area doesn't do anything. Okay, so I think I see where I'm supposed to go. I guess I just head to the top of this room. And up here. No, this isn't it either. So, what are my options? Oh, I see. I missed this one. No, I didn't miss it. Must have been another thing that I missed. Okay, so... trying to check branching paths and stuff. Oh yeah, down there. I guess I didn't finish going down here. I got distracted by the door. So here's the item shop. What do you need? Are you gonna buy something or what? You know this is starting to get on my nerves. Or he said, hey, something. Just my luck to get stuck with this idiot. Everything must go. What do you need? Are you gonna buy something or what? Or I wanted to read the hey comment. Or hey, you gotta buy something. Okay. So, got 2 infantry grenades. I don't really need grenades, but I do need a bear trap thing. And there's no reason to waste all of my money. Here we go, Promenade of the Condemned. I do remember this place. Or Promenade. Maybe, I don't know. So yeah, we definitely missed those 2 doors. And then I think that was kill 30 enemies without getting hit is what that one is. Well, look who it is. I'm the Collector, and I'm about the closest thing you'll find to decent company around here. Bring me the cells you gather from the others. In exchange, I will procure a few useful items. Should you stumble upon a blueprint, bring it to me and I will introduce you to some more experimental items. Yeah, there's the blueprint. What we got was the blood sword, the melee weapon. And then we want a health flask, for sure. The general upgrades are permanent. You'll just get random items whenever you start. Like the bow and shield will be replaced with random ones, and then it'll also add a sword, I think, as well, if I remember correctly. And then this one saves 500 gold for whenever you die. So I'll go for that, and then I'll get the blood sword. So yeah, we've got 1 mutation here, which I usually go for the Killer Instinct first, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I can heal by holding down L. There's not really a reason to in here. Pile of corpses, funny. They look a lot like me. Oh. Really happy I found this great pile of corpses. Can't even imagine all the stuff you can find in here. By the way, it's an odd thing to say, but you kind of look like these guys. Yeah, sorry about the smell. In any case, it beats selling a bunch of old stuff. Yeah, stuff. I'm gonna get back to digging through the filth for some more goodies. See you again, I guess. Yeah, I think that's all they have to say. I was wondering if I can talk to the Collector again, because I haven't actually tried talking to everybody multiple times. Okay, I don't think he says anything else after that. Well, time for the second area. Or I guess it's one of the second areas, because there's the sewers as well. And then there's also, whatever that other door was that I think's part of the DLC. Bob, not really useful right now, as I am full on food. Gotta watch out for those bats, they are pretty annoying. Oof, that's not how that was supposed to play out. Neither was that. I wonder if that's how the shield works, like you hold it down. Oh yeah, those little things. I don't know what they do. Pink things. I think I stepped on it. What the heck was that? So yeah, I wanna see. Okay, so the shield doesn't fully absorb damage. I didn't realize that. So that's interesting. Yeah, just gives you two of the coffin things that I can't really use right now. Okay, so yeah, I guess we're gonna continue going this way. So we've got the balance blade, the wolf trap 2. I think I'm gonna go for the balance blade for an increase in DPS. Yeah, we don't have any keys, so it's not like we can do this. Yeah, there is no fall damage, but you get stunned if you fall from a high enough height. Take a drink of water real fast. Okay, so we're gonna go for the purple just for the HP increase, and then it also affects the items that we have for the abilities. You know what I'm gonna do? I keep hitting it, and I feel like it'll help. Is do that. Is there anything else that gets R? I guess we'll set that to B. Check it whenever the time comes. But yeah, I just keep hitting R to roll. Maybe I had that as my setting on the Xbox or something. And just forgot that I did. I can always go back to the beginning and get some more health if I really want to do that, but I'd rather not. A bit of an interesting spot, I guess. Can't roll through that. Well, I mean, I hit B. Roll button. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna change it back. I'll just get used to it. This should be the last control thing that I have to fix for a while, so hopefully. That did change it, right? Yep, okay, good. Let's test it out for a bit, see how it works. I really can't go up there, can I? Well, I've explored all the other areas, right? Well, I did miss a spot at the beginning. Potentially. And I can also grab the kebab while I'm here, I guess. So yeah, I couldn't reach that if I wanted to, actually. must be something I'm missing here. I don't think it would soft lock me. If I don't find anything in a minute, I might restart. Let's see. Let's check out the map again, just to make sure that I didn't miss anything. I see something. Oh, that was a hole. Yeah, that does make sense. Actually, so... Oh, it actually reached. I thought it only reached for as far as blind went. But yeah, the balance blade's really good because you can just spam it, and most of the time enemies shouldn't be able to hit you, because you should be able to stun them before. Okay, so yeah, I need to watch out for these things, because they do hurt quite a bit. As you can see there. I don't know what this does. I think I have to go from like a higher point up, maybe. Like I had wall jump or something. But then I'd be able to get whatever the heck that thing up there was. Poke me through the bottom there. So this should be... Yeah, it's just like reach should improve me the most here. Yeah, if it wants to camp through walls, then I'll just wait for it. Whoa. Just go ahead and heal, I guess. I shouldn't... Or actually, I can afford everything in there. I'll take that with 6,000. Greed shield. What's DPS? 445 DPS. Okay, so I guess that was the only path. What's that? Oh, that's how you get the vine run. I don't even think I did that on, like, my first or second run. Which I think this is technically second, but... I don't know. My first run ended a bit quickly because I was getting a bit confused on the controls, but now I've got it a bit more under control. I say as I walk into, or roll into a massive group of spikes. Twice. Ooh, the Spartan sandals, I really want to get those. Those are really fun to use. you just kick people into... Like, if you kick them into walls, it does a bunch of damage, and then you can also kick them off of the slides of cliffs and stuff to do damage. What the heck is this crystal thing? So yeah, eventually you can sell items that you can pick up as well. So you can't necessarily do that yet. Luckily I'm recovering HP with these daggers, that's why I picked them up, because I only have one thing. A young woman. Prisoner 6541. She's clutching something in her fist. Okay, so I either get 5% less damage or I burn the ground whenever I dodge. I think I'm gonna stick with I didn't even read the secondary effect of the 75% damage reduction to projectiles. I guess that doesn't count as a projectile. I need to use this shield more, actually. I mean, there's no reason to force myself to shield there, but that's fine. As well, I guess. So... yeah. The items away. Okay, I actually need that pretty badly there, so we'll go for the 32% HP increase. The response, there's nothing with that one either. So no wall jump. Yeah, I just need to be super careful here. I should be fine. I'm actually gaining a pretty decent amount of HP back just from these daggers. Like, I started at, like, what, 360, 380? So yeah, this just goes to the next area, so... Nope. Or no, nope. It really doesn't smell any better here than anywhere else on the island. I definitely missed that door and that one too. Okay, so Spartan sandals and bloodsword are both 5 cells. There we go, recycling is what I was thinking of. 69 DPS or 262 DPS. I'm going to keep the daggers just because the daggers work really well. But let's see. Skill put on by 0.5 or so yeah, I'm gonna go for Vengeance. You can only have 3 mutations at one time, so you can either devote them all into damage or all into tactics or all into vitality. The ramparts. Once some poor sod tried to escape over the ramparts. He died of exhaustion during climb, so the guards left his body on the wall to make sure everyone got the message. So yeah, achievement, a room with a view. They don't want to fall into the pits. This is a pretty good run. Customization rune. This is permanent rune that unlocks custom mode. Yeah, I didn't want to roll there because I would have rolled straight off the cliff. So I should have shielded, but didn't think about it. That's okay though. Got an idea. So that doesn't do anything it does, I guess. I thought that would break if you hit it hard enough with a downward attack. So yeah, these guys do some damage here. So make sure they're out. No destination currently available. Bit unfortunate. I'm not really concerned about time with the first run, so just gotta miss like 20 cells or something. Which isn't really the end of the world. Oh, frick. I'm still gonna keep this other one. Just because that's 75% damage reduction. It's pretty good. Oh, these things are annoying. I'm not gonna die there. Doesn't seem like the most optimal of strats. Hello there. Another chest. So the Firebrand, it's basically a Molotov, but these knives are doing a pretty good, just like consistent damage and health regen, so. Like, the good thing about the Molotov is that it, like, stacks, but outside of that, it's not really that useful. Wait, wasn't there a portal I just skipped over? Just, like, trying to get out at this point. Okay, so we went on the downward path, so let's try the upward one. Brutality was barely not the best choice there, so figured I would go for it. The DPS increase is nice. I did not want to roll off the cliff, but I almost did. So that should be everything in that tower. See, I'm just going for all the enemies just because it's going to be cells. And also HP. Should be the best one there. Yeah, that roll didn't do the archer any good because I read it. Hmm. 504 DPS. I'll go for that. Wait, did I miss something over here? No, I didn't. So yeah, with the crossbow velocity, it's just to fire a bunch of arrows. And we can pick them back up. So the Toxic Cloud, I don't know if it does damage to me or not. Because I remembered that the daggers do affect my HP as well. Man, there's a bunch of scrolls. Nobody's hitting me. Okay, so it doesn't seem to damage me whenever I'm standing in the Toxic Cloud. I hit from behind. Go ahead and knock down there. That hits to be some free HP, so I'll take that. Rather just walk out. Some more scrolls. Boosting that HP. Thought there might be something to read. So I guess we're on to the next area. Yeah, Blackbridge. So this should be the first boss. I think you with the bags on their back. No door. So we've got 32. So go ahead and do that. It's a specialist showroom. Won't be able to do that just yet. Gotta unlock 15 items, unlock 15 more items. Let's go for the health flask. Increase damage for next few seconds, next 8 seconds I think is what it said, by 18%. It's pretty good. Finally, a moment of rest. Reach Blackbridge for the first time. Yeah, this boss is pretty obvious and stuff, so not too difficult. you actually can't hit him during that, so... Okay, don't want to be close to him during that. Lots of little traps. So now I start to get a bit fast. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Victims burn when they die, I think that's pretty good. All of the gold teeth, unknown artifact, pick it up. Permanent ruin provides access to daily challenge. Okay, so Nutcracker, I mean that like doubles our DBS. Like, yeah. I mean, we're getting HP back with the daggers, but we won't really have to worry about HP if the enemies aren't alive, so... Forge that runs on cells, first time I've seen that. Yeah, definitely not here at 15 minutes. So if you made this far alive, huh? Well, you know what that means. I'm the blacksmith. I work with the collector next door. So if you get sold, I can improve your gear. So yeah, items found will be of plus quality, so that means that if you find the items just lying around on the ground, they'll be default plus, like it increases a percent each time. And the maximum is 100% if I remember correctly, so I don't think I ever gauge or like ever filled the gauge, but next up is Stilt Village, or you can wall jump to whatever's up here, but I don't have wall jumps, so looks like we're on to Stilt Village. Village was first in line when the malice started to spread. At first they burned the dead, and then something else happened. This was a really bad room to start using the hammer on. I didn't think about that. Just because all of these enemies are a bit faster. Okay, and those guys explode, I need to remember that. We're just gonna have to heal here. There's no way I can make it that much further, if not. Forgot about the pirates. Okay, everybody just needs to calm down for like half a second here. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, so no more of the guys throwing the stuff. That's just not the play, unfortunately, for them. Doesn't work out well for me, so. So if you can get that hit in on the with the hammer, the like critical hit that like interrupts it or whatever, then pretty good. But yeah, as you can see, if you don't take these guys out like immediately, then they're just gonna be there forever. But yeah, I am not unfortunately gonna be alive for that much longer. Especially if I keep doing stuff like that. Yeah, I can't. I was gonna say I'm about to die. Like, there's no way I can live at this rate. So yeah, that was a bad level to swap from the daggers to the hammer on. Like, there's just no way I was coming out of that alive with the hammer. 50 enemies in like 2 seconds in that middle part there of that stage. Yeah, start with 500 gold, kinda good. Odd place. Or odd kind of place though, no matter how you look at it. I imagine this would be a sight to behold whenever, or when you and the collector have lit all the tasks, or all the flasks up. You're working on it, aren't you? Obviously you're chipping away at it. All the others. So yeah, I guess this fills out whenever you've finished every, like whenever you've gotten as many cells as possible. You know what I've been up to? Or I know what you've been up to. Oh yes, I know all you're doing. I'm running down my foot. That's what I do. Kill things, I take them. So yeah, it shows you your progress. Total number of games, 3. Games finished, 0. Cells, 33. Cells spent, 84. Killed 64 zombies. Grenadier, 28. Undead 24. Or 42, so that's interesting. Deaths, 2. Death by enemy, 2. Cells lost, 5. And there's a lot of achievements. Pretty large quantity of them. So, yeah, I'll probably have enough time to do 1 or 2 more runs, maybe, depending on how long they are. They're as long as that one. What is this? Blast. Closer. I won't cut you, don't worry. Taylor, I can fix you up with some proper clothes. Strike a deal with our mutual friend, the collector. If you bring him templates, and I will grab them for you. Galaxy outfit. Retro. Just brings out your eyes. So yeah, I'll probably just go with Galaxy for a bit. I didn't even know you could change your outfit like that. That's kind of neat. I might have a different one on this Switch and then on my Switch as well. Or something. Yeah, I think I'll go for the bow. And then we'll just recycle it for 1 point. I opened some sort of door. Ah, that door. Thought I had found like a secret. Nothing up here, I guess. Well, I mean, there is this area. Here we go. So that's the sewers. You can usually get to the sewers pretty quickly, so. But they're kind of difficult to move through. So I guess that was an achievement for reaching this door for the first time. So throwing knife or ruby amulet? Blueprint for frenzy. I don't even think I defeated 30 enemies there. So yeah, that gives you another mutation to use. That gives you another health blast. So choice was a bit obvious there. Melee weapons, the flint. Brutality, survival. That's like the two that I use the most. So either I work with weapons, I can patch up your gear for cheap. I'm not really supposed to be here. Let's keep that between us, okay? Right, come on then. How much have you got on you? Hard to see how you could afford a grenade or a bow. Show like that. Very slipshod game design. Mess. Did he really carry all this on his back? Then the mutation, we're gonna go vengeance first this time. Oh, it's the same message as last time. Don't need that because I wasn't hit. So, yeah, sorry about that. Here for a second. A little slow, but you seem to understand what I'm saying. I lost a rune, my rune. So you see, I'm a little stuck. And I need my rune, you see. Wouldn't mind finding it for me, would you? Thank you. It's somewhere around here in these sewers, on your side of these bars. Bring it back to me quick. I need to find this thing. Say, if you don't attack these rats quickly, then it can be really annoying. Same thing with the scorpions. I say the real annoying thing about the scorpions is that they can just hop up out of the ground anywhere. Can't really progress that further there. Do not want to stand in the sewer water. Around here somewhere, you can feel it. Oh yeah, I didn't see that. Oop. Okay, so water for a second. Try to avoid it if possible. Okay, so there wasn't anything over there. Knew that was coming. I rolled away for some reason. Rolled away again. Rolled early. Still got a bit of flask left. Now these things are annoying, so I'm not even going to go that way, if possible. Okay, it looks like I have to go that way. I could have just gone like that and then up. I guess maybe that was the way I was supposed to go. Anyway. that here. Does explode. Ah, that's not fair. So... for that. I think that was the first one of those I actually found, so... Everything must go. And why not? So I think I'll go for this. Just because I can actually use that and still keep the bow. So that was an interesting 2 seconds up there. Let's not stand in the toxicness. Now I'm just trying to survive if possible. I do have 20 cells. I could open that door if I can get over there. Get a bit of bonus HP. There you are. It's here. My ruin is just a little bit further on. What? Not at all. Nothing to worry about. Coming this far, you'll make short work of all that. So, off you go. Oh, frick. That wasn't fair. Changed up his thing while I was trying to cheese him. And then he one-shot me as soon as my thing went out. Can't really cheese him if he's still alive, you know? Up, let's try it. Oh, so I get a bit of bonus cells for a few seconds. By bonus cells, I just mean that every enemy drops a minimum of 1 cell. Not really. I get this little bonus and then can't even find any enemies to use it with. not any enemies anyway. Ah, well, rip. Just had to give it to me during this section, I guess. That should be all of that. Should be good there. Close it. There we go. Double. Fortunately, you were on fire, so you kind of weren't going to survive that. I'm at the sewers again. We should have enough for some cells, though, like enough time. So. Absorbs 82% of damage. I was like, wait a second, I can do one thing here. There we go. Save that one coin. Never know when you might need it. Vengeance. So I wonder how much the shield does now. The plus. HP restored, and now onto the toxic sewers. Which, now that I have a shield, it should be pretty good. And I'll probably do a few more runs in 2. I was just wondering like how long the runs were going to be, because I didn't know runs were going to be like an hour or what, so it just kind of depends. But I still have a lot of time to stream, so. The fire attack does really well in here, just because you can stay away from everybody and then lose half your HP in one hit. Drink a tiny bit of that. Had to live. That guy's not surviving though, for sure. Yeah, I couldn't roll or anything there. Yeah, I hate those scorpions, because they just pop up out of the ground at like any point in time and then without warning. I need the kebab. I saw that at like the last second, so I was able to grab it. I've been up here, yeah. Okay. So, now that that's out of the way, time to continue onward. Something was off about that guy because he had a star next to him. He did give me that though, so that's pretty good. That was close. hit if I don't have to. 'Cause I could have blocked that with the shield. Figured I would just block in that direction just to be safe. Yeah, looks like there's nothing down here, so that's fine. Oh, I think I killed 30 enemies without getting hit there. Let's try to get to 60 maybe. But yeah, it's a lot slower with this item, but it's a lot safer, so that's a good thing. It's not just completely useless or anything. If there's no way you can get that grenade. Well, I guess I kind of have to get that grenade because there's not really any other option. Okay, so I'm back now. Sorry about that. Go for brutality. That was close. You could just go ahead and go that way. Fine by me. See, there's no way that both of them would flip that. No, I was so close to not getting hit there for a long time. Goodbye, Firebrand. Here, I just go ahead and do that. Well, there was actually no reason to since I had the daggers now. That was a bit of a waste, but whatever. These daggers are overpowered. There's no way I was gonna pass them up. Ooh, somehow I avoided that. Okay, so we got what doesn't kill me back, so that's good. The bad thing about these guys is that they cover retreat if you're fighting a bunch of enemies and you kill them first, but you can't just like go back and hit them. Or go back to retreat from the enemies that you're fighting at the time. I forgot that I didn't have the bow there, so I tried to hit X, but it just ended up blocking, so almost got hit. I mean, 80% of damage reduction on the shield's pretty good, but still don't want to be hit by those guys. I've also got 40 cells here, so need to be super cautious. Just gotta cheese them a bit. Yeah, that guy's just following me, so dead. Whoa, okay. So yeah, that's why we're cheesing this guy. It's because he does a lot of damage. We don't have that much HP. So I need to see a map to see where to go. There's this path, but upward. Just one hit and you're dead. Eliminate 10 enemies to lift the curse. Well, I wasn't expecting that option. Colorless, the highest level applies. Increase your movement speed. Launches a grenade. Victims explode. Victims burn when they die. Yep. Definitely gonna need to freeze. Okay, so we just need to survive this curse, because that's actually pretty bad. Okay, we're going to Ramparts, so we're good. We should be able to survive it in Ramparts. Not very bright. At least there aren't any monsters here. Ah, it was 60, it wasn't 30. Doesn't kill me, we finally got that out of the way. So we got the flint weapon. Unlock gold reserves 2. And then we'll put, I guess, some into recycling. I do think that this whip's a bit better. Great to S quality. I actually want to save my gold for that. So it has a lot of gold. We still have the curse applied to us, so this run's either going to last for quite a while or it's going to be pretty short. Luckily, I can freeze and cheese, so I can freeze enemies and then I can just hit them after that. So we've got regular zombies, archers. Oh yeah, we have the friggin' teleporting guys. Forgot about them. That's gonna make things a bit rough. Okay, so freeze, cheese. And I need to make sure that they're not next to the tree. Secret discovered. 2 zombies up here, so that should be pretty easy to take them out. It's a bit risky, but it'll save time. Okay, we're so close. Just need to line these guys up. Could slowly grind away at their health using infantry grenades like this. Okay, so we did it. So that's good. This whip has a ton of range. Now we're getting into the Castlevania side of Metroidvania. So yeah, it seems like red is dominant, so it's going to take the color red. I forgot about the bad things and the shield guys. Oh, hello there. Okay, so it's still red on the whip, so kind of interesting. I don't think any of the doors ever open. Hello there. That extra damage. Also get the cash, because I need 4,200 gold to upgrade the whip to S quality. I'm sure that those are like S plus quality and like SSS plus or whatever. Forgot about those guys as well. Yeah, I can just hit that guy from the other side of the room, like this insane range. Okay, so we're not gonna deal with those guys. I do need cells though for this attempt. I haven't really found any. Only one arrow hit by the target, right on the head. Good aim. Live target training. Supply of bows and arrows. So we've got another electric whip here, but we're definitely selling that one. So I've got nothing on this one that I have currently, so I'm gonna go for survival there. Now the whip is green. Because we have 4 survival scrolls. Yeah, I just hit the guy from the other side of the thing. Oh, it just has infinite range, I guess, is how it works. Okay, so there's a shop down there. None of these are really that great. Not as good as the whip. I was trying to see if holding it down changed anything. So red's now the dominant. Wait, does rolling create fire? Or like what's creating the fire there? Oh, is it like anything that's in the whip's range makes the fire, I guess? But yeah, I figured I would just teleport back here, because it's not too far of a walk. I wonder if it does more damage if you're closer, or like, I wonder how that works. That's okay. Didn't realize that that was going to be the edge of the map. So that means that the exit is around here, so no need to heal. The exit would be right there. Must have missed it somewhere. Oh, I see where I missed it. That does make sense, though. Okay, so there is a reason to heal here, so gotta do that. Sure. The reason for me healing was to stay alive, so. Oh, I see. And not really much we can do there to avoid that. Okay, so recycle it. Yeah, just kill this guy, obviously. And then recycle this. And then drink health. Okay, there we go. So I made it out of that situation alive, so that's good. We have to find the exit, though. Oh, here we go. This should be the exit. Yep. So yeah, we've got Blackbridge next as well, so that's pretty easy. Okay, I think I understand what's going on with those doors now. It's a puzzle. I missed this roll of power. I think I see how to get it too. I kinda do want that, actually. For a very long time. Okay, so I do see how to get that. So I just need to go here. I could have gotten that earlier. Some purple. That'll balance things out. That's a faster way to get down, so. Okay. Definitely didn't do that. I'll go for recycling. So yeah, that's quite a bit of damage there. Let's see, it does 490 DPS plus 187% damage, ignored shields, and it inflicts 50% of base damage on nearby enemies. Also inflicts 219 shock DPS around the target for 3 seconds. Colorless, highest level applies, plus 60% damage to bleeding target. Victims burn when they die. 75% damage on rooted targets. So now any mutations that I get are going to be replacing the ones that I already have. Concierge. sell that. We'll take the gold tooth. Take the classic Theurge outfit. Recycle the bow. Take the teeth. Add Stilt Village and the Slumbering Sanctuary. Yeah, I still think it's better to choose these collector upgrades for a while. Eventually, though, I might pick that. So I'm guessing that's the route to the other place. But for now, we'll have to go to Stilt Village, where we'll probably meet the end of this run. These guys are pretty easy to deal with as long as there's not like 50 of them in your face. Which is what Stilt Village is really good at doing. There's the key. Only bad thing about Stilt Village is like the zombies. Like outside of that, it's pretty bearable. Don't know if you've noticed yet, but the zombies spawn things that try to hit you. And then it just overwhelms you, basically. Nice double takeout there. Got this chest here, and a snooze slicer. So I think the grenade's definitely the best thing I've got here, just because, or not the inventory one, but the frozen one, just because freezing the enemies is really useful in this area. Yeah, you needed the key to get through there. Couldn't even reach me because I was on the other side of the thing. Like the room with the whip, so that's why I've been keeping the whip. I do need to use the shield a bit more. Because I have it, because it's useful, but I'm just not using it. I'm getting hit a lot. 21 or 23, definitely 23 here. As you can see, that did like 0 damage. Or not really 0, but pretty close. 18 or 18. Well, to balance things out, I should choose purple here. The other good thing about the whip is that it hits those bomb things and one-shots them. The electric effect. We've got another key from Stilt Village. Just use pretty much anyway. That guy actually can't hit me from here, so neither can they. weird how it, like, just takes them all out instantly just from one dying. So I'm gonna take the Scroll of Power before I go through that door, for sure. Max HP, currently. Fair point. Another statue of the king accompanied by a guard. Very big one at that. A little too big, maybe? I was saying there was another thing to look at there. Yeah, he wasn't even able to hit me there. Chest room. Okay. We're still okay. I think it's still fine. I do want to try the flint, but just never had the opportunity to do so. I thought the chest room would have a chest in it. I mean, weird concept, I know. Not concept, but like weird idea, I know. Well, it does seem to be a green item. It did have a lot of purple on it. It had green borders, so I would think it would be a green item, maybe. I'm gonna go for brutality. So on to Clock Tower. No, nope, really doesn't spell. Oh, I've already read that one. I think I've read all of the loading screen things for the current area. Heart of Ice. Oh, so it is a green one. Yeah, you can pay to reset the mutations or continue on. Oh, I didn't even use a health potion in there. But yeah, here's where things start to get a bit difficult. Achievement TikTok, reach Clock Tower for the first time. Okay, so go up here. Yeah, these guys are just like the Grenaders. And then these guys do a ridiculous amount of damage with that backstab attack. Pretty much one-shot you with that kind of damage. So you gotta try to bait them in a situation where they can't do that. Go ahead and get out of that area, because everything's on fire. Nice water area for the electric whip to just one-shot everything. But yeah, this area is not only difficult for enemies, but it's also difficult because it's very confusing layout. You guys can fight me in the water if you want to. I'm totally down for that. Just gotta try to get as much damage as you can on those yellow line enemies. Okay, so 14 HP or 13. Definitely 14% HP. So yeah, I got the grenading guy just to do that, so that way I won't have to deal with it. I don't know, I feel like the electric whip's just too good to pass up. I mean, it's S quality. Those spells can be hit. It does make sense, obviously, but I didn't really realize that. So yeah, that's definitely an improvement there. I've carried that ice grenade for so long that it's done like no damage, but now I'm actually gonna be doing some damage. I do need that key. Lost like 2,000 health for that, but it was worth it. You know, it might be better to just go to this one. Go to the next area. Thought I could cheese that guy. Okay, so 15% there. Not really getting too much HP back on these upgrades, but... Okay, so just need to calm down for a second because everything's happening a bit quickly with those assassin guys. I was paying more attention to the yellow thing than actual enemies, like the yellow line guy, instead of the, or not actual enemies, but the assassin enemy things. Just money. I mean, I'll take it. Just a lot of money. So now for the clock room. A well-sharpened blade cuts deeper, so they say. Yeah, definitely didn't do that. I would get like 5,000 cells for that. I'd deserve it at least. Some pieces of weapons and armor. Hey, I recognize some of this. I don't think I had seen that before, so that's why I did that. Go ahead and get that up to plus quality. Don't really see anything there too useful. Okay, so the Timekeeper overlooks almost the whole island from here. Whole island except the King's Castle. So yeah, this is another boss fight here, I believe. Yep, the Timekeeper. Ooh, I parried it. I didn't even mean to do that. But I'll definitely take it. is super full. Whoa, okay. All of the projectiles are here. This won't end well. So, passage to the High Peak Castle and Derelict Distillery. There, you got an achievement there for being the timekeeper and also getting there as well, but I didn't read it. Light speed, powers. Dash forward and inflict 208 damage to the enemies on the way. Activate again to dash back. Some HP pack. I didn't use any flask in the boss fight. The king allowed the alchemists to move into a wing of the castle. That was around the time of the final retreat. Reached the castle for the first time. Okay. Lion Sandstorm over here. Went to the blue area for a second. Definitely don't want to get put into the Lion Sandstorm again. Get a bit of that HP back. Oh, hello there. Whoa, okay. I'm dead. I rolled through them, but there wasn't really anything I could do. Okay, so if the run's as long as the last one, then I've got enough time for one more. Yeah, actually enough time for one more. No sewers this time. Rare blueprint acquired, the ice bow. We'll go for survival. should have taken him out first, honestly. Didn't really see him. Looks like we are going to the toxic sewers. I mean, you don't really have to, but I figured since it's just right there. Take longer to avoid it than it would to not avoid it. Finally, we get to try out this flint. Oh, it's a big boy hammer. We were close. So the ice boat briefly freezes enemies. We're close to recycling being upgraded, and recycling is going to be really helpful just because you get a ton of gold that way. I'll go for vengeance. I think I got hit there. Not, I barely avoided it. This flint's definitely a big boy hammer. Keep the door locked at all costs. If the rats get out, they will spread the malice. Rats are always prime suspects in times of illness. I don't know, I kind of like rats. And I'd be surprised if it was rats that made it like that. Looked solid before it was broken down. I would say so too. Got him. But down here, that. Whoa, okay, so I was gonna say, wait, I can't really stand here, can I? Does not appear that I can go that way. That would be nice. So I went that way and it didn't work out. Or did I? This thing would really not see me this entire time. So yeah, you get a bit of bonus HP and defense for a bit from that. which is kind of good. And you run past the assassin scroll. And play that just to get another item. And yeah, there was a chest here. You can tell by the color of the room. Figured if I rolled past, I could do something like that. Tonic, for sure. I thought I could cheese it and keep its ability. Wait a minute. Oh, I thought it was saying that the gold room was over here. I was gonna say, wait, is there another chest? Nope, just some potential cells that ended up mostly just being gold. Which, that's not too bad. There's no one. Bit of a waste of gold, but that's fine. Okay, so looks like we actually made it in time for the door, so that's always good. By 50 DPS, yeah, there's no way. Okay, so I do actually need that. I probably should have read that a bit more. It was like the one thing that I needed out of all those, though. Didn't mean to put that into light speed, but that's fine. Pretty good. Get some HP. And on to ramparts we go. And ramparts to Blackbridge and so on. Guards would perch themselves on the ramparts at the first sign of the malice. Or malaise, I guess. It didn't really help. I got infected by it from that one guy. But I'm not really sure what happened. I'm pretty sure that's like a lore thing, like in Hollow Knight. The direction that this thing fires an arrow is like the worst one. It always just hits the wall and then gets deflected and doesn't do anything. Sell the bear trap. Figured that would be that, but still tried it anyway. Okay, so up we go. Sam will do the green. I don't know why he looked at that. All it did was just teleport. Access, I guess. There we go. That's not the way out either. That end. Though it's not really dead, I just can't really access it yet. Okay, what was that? Can I not break the shield? There we go. Nope. Oh, there we go. That should be enough to take that guy out. Or not. Here we go. Now we found the exit. Never mind. Hello there, electric whip L. Okay, so now we found the exit. Yeah, I can't even improve the whip anymore. almost died to concierge. That could have been embarrassing. I think that the other one's better. Just because they stay slow twice as long. It's a pretty significant amount. Damn, we get some more cells because we got here in under 20 minutes. Another blueprint as well. No reforgers here. There. Health potion can be used 3 times. Okay, so 12 minutes and 1 second current time. But the world record would already be finished by now or something, so... This whip does a lot of damage from like the electric DPS. Ice grenade 5. So I think the other one's better. See, I just feel like the DPS on this one is just a lot better than the last one for some reason. Even though I believe they're somewhat the same. I mean, I didn't even hit that guy. I think he blocked most of the attacks and he just died from the electric damage. I almost jumped into that. I was gonna say, I thought I had HP. Secret kebab stuff. There's another key. that. Takes you right to the exit. So, get the Scroll of Power for Vitality. Another one. Okay, so it looks like we're on to Clock Tower. At least we're making progress each run and not dying in, like, the second area stuff. Not kill 60 enemies without taking any damage, so we're into the HP. Can't reforge anything. I wonder if it says how much DPS, 1000 DPS. Timekeepers have been seen for a long time, or else very recently. Wait a minute, when is now? I mean, I saw the timekeeper. I forgot when you asked. Hello there. Did not see that second bomb. Okay, everybody's just gonna have to slow down for a second. No need for the bombs to have more range than my whip. Just need to find some scrolls of power, and then this area is gonna get progressively easier and easier. Okay, so I just want to make sure the portal was active before I went up. Just in case there's nothing up here. Ooh, I rolled straight into them. I know that I only have to hit them a few times and they can just die from the electricity. Except for that guy, apparently. Purple here. Okay, there was a portal right there, just to be safe. Somehow I avoided that. So what did that do? Okay, so there's nothing further up that I've already discovered, so change that. Go ahead and grab this. Nice DPS and HP up. Secret amethyst is covered. Or whatever that was. So it's like the same thing, except I take twice as less damage. So, compared to the other one at least. These ones are the same pattern. Okay. So I think that should be fine. I'm not sure though, but maybe. Hopefully. Oh, okay, never mind, we're not so fine anymore. That does improve things a bit. I somehow avoided that. Don't ask me how I did that one. Okay, so it's time to fight the Timekeeper again. It seems. Didn't really get that many cells from that run, but I did almost die. Error of a thousandth of a second and calibration clock. I guess it could have disastrous consequences. I don't really know what it was gonna say. I didn't get to read it. I don't have the shield. Shield was like my main strength against this guy. So about the audio cues as well as visual. Okay, so now it's time for him to go to the strong form. Let's slow that down. Give me a whip. Wait, okay, that's fine though. Let's slow him down a bit. This won't end well. Blue Sapphire, Gold Tooth, classic temporal outfit. That's so much DPS. There's no way this is legendary. Well, I mean, it's only 3. Yeah, I mean, there's no way I can't do that one. It's slower, which is pretty bad for this area, but its damage is just so much more. Take no damage in the previous level. Oh, I see. So High Peak Castle. This is where we died last time. If we die here, we would have made equal progress, except we got here faster. By like 12 minutes. Or maybe not got here faster, but it's 12 minutes are off from our last night, so we just have to live for more than 12 minutes, I guess. Which shouldn't be that hard, but I don't know. Might as well buy it just because it's an upgrade. Sure, whenever I upgrade it, the thing will be even stronger. I dodged that somehow. I can just cheat him with that. This time the area is green. Looks like blue. I wonder if that does differently. There we go. Gotta get into that rhythm. Okay, so he can go on the offensive. Malice level critical. I guess it's a bad thing. I don't really know what it means though. No, how did he live? There's no way that he survived for 70 years at 2000 DPS. It had more HP than the elite enemy that gave you the malice or whatever. But yeah, that is where the runs end for now. So I will be stopping the stream here because it's been like 2.5 hours and I've got a bit of stuff to do tonight with some friends and stuff. So yeah, I guess we'll see everyone in the next one, which should be tomorrow, hopefully. So yeah.